You want a chair?
No, I don't need a chair. Yes.
Good morning, everyone, and thanks for attending today's service. And before we start, we'll just do a couple of announcements. So firstly, today's service is being live streamed because we have a veteran up in Canberra, Ray Scales. So Ray, I hope you can hear us, mate, and I hope you enjoy the service today. Good morning. So my name's Colonel Jason Cook. I'm a Shrine Governor. I'm going to be your MC today, along with Louise Appleby. So it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all back to your annual service here at the Shrine. It's a lovely place. And for those that haven't been here before, I hope you enjoy the service. So on behalf of Captain Stephen Bower, Royal Australian Navy, who's the Chairman of the Trustees, and of course I'm the Board of Trustees and all the people that work here at the Shrine, welcome. Great to see you. The Shrine acknowledges the Bungarong people of the Kulin Nation, the traditional custodians of the land on which the Shrine stands, and we pay our respects to their elders past and present. As a place of remembrance and storytelling, we honour their deep connection to country and the waterways, shaped by generations of stories and memories. I'll hand over now to Louise.
Welcome. This year, 2025, marks the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II, a momentous milestone in Australian history and the conclusion of the war in the Pacific. This year, we also commemorate the 110-year anniversary of the landing of the Anzacs at Gallipoli. As we approach Anzac Day, let us take some time to reflect on the contribution made by past and present service personnel who have displayed great courage, discipline and self-sacrifice by serving their country and their community. We are grateful to them all. In particular, we remember the men of Headquarters 3rd Division, AIF, who hold a special place in our hearts. Each year, on the 24th of April, we continue the tradition that was established in honour of the pledge that our servicemen made to each other before returning home in 1945. The pledge was to hold a reunion and remembrance service on Anzac Eve every year. The tradition has now been maintained for 80 years, reflecting the special mateship that developed under such trying circumstances and where those mates understood their shared experiences and continued to look after each other. Today, we reflect on the young men who saw service in Papua New Guinea after completing their training on the Atherton tablelands. They experienced the trying conditions of the jungle and undertook operational duties during the infamous Salamaua campaign before moving to advanced headquarters about 20 miles south of Lae. Later, they were in Bougainville, and this is where the final campaign of the war was for them. We come together today as the remaining members, families and connections of this division to reflect and remember those no longer with us, as well as those who still are, and to show our gratitude for their service. Many of these amazing veterans gave more than 5 years of their lives in selfless service of their country. And for this, and on behalf of a grateful nation, we continue to remember your sacrifice and say thank you. 3rd Division Headquarters has just one remaining veteran from World War II service, and this is Ray Scales. who turns 102 in just a few days. Many of you will recall that until recently, Ray and his family travelled from Canberra each year to be with us on this day and to participate in the march. Sadly, this is no longer possible, but thanks to the shrine, Ray and his family are watching the live stream and sharing this occasion with us. Ray, to serve your country in such trying conditions and to survive to attend the 80th year of these annual gatherings, as well as obtaining the milestone of 102 years of age, is just amazing. We salute you. I know that today's gathering means a great deal to all of us, none more than you, Ray, and we want you to know how much we value your continued involvement in this unit's commemoration. Today, as we reflect on the sacrifices made by all service personnel who gave and continue to give so much of their lives at such a young age in the cause of liberty, justice and peace. We acknowledge all those who have served our nation. Their sacrifice is why Australia has the freedoms we all enjoy today. We also recognise that loved ones were left at home and how hard those times were for all who symbolically carried the responsibility of keeping the home fires burning as a beacon of hope for those on the front line. We also give thanks to those from PNG who assisted our troops. They often shared their food from market gardens to help supplement army rations and helped carry heavy items over the steep mountains and jungles. My father used to refer to these people as the Fuzzy Wuzzy Angels. He also used to recount that sometimes after an arduous march to the top of a mountain, miraculously, the Salvation Army were there with a cup of tea and a biscuit, a bit like they will do after tomorrow's march. We give thanks to all those that helped our men and the cause. Many words are associated with Australians at war and on peacekeeping missions: bravery, camaraderie, mateship, loyalty, honour, heroes and heroines. But there is one common word, one goal that brings them all together, and that is peace. On this day, we also remember and give thanks for all of those who have served for our freedoms, as well as those dear to us. We also give thanks for and acknowledge with grateful hearts all who are currently serving our country on active service today. It is now our opportunity to pause, reflect and express gratitude for the men of 3rd Division Headquarters, both past and present. Let us give thanks and eternal gratitude to these men who at such a young age went to war and endured something that we cannot imagine. They served, they endured, they suffered and they sacrificed so that we could have the freedom that we enjoy today and live in this great democracy of Australia. And when they returned, their unique and shared history of perseverance and mateship created an unbreakable bond, the evidence of which is still present at this service 80 years later. There are so many that are no longer with us, and we acknowledge the hole they have left in our hearts. These men were selfless in their gift to all of us. Many paid the ultimate sacrifice. Many were physically and mentally wounded. They all gave many years of their lives for all of us so that the generations that followed could live without fear, without injustice, without oppression, and in a country that cherishes liberty and personal freedom. We respect them. We thank them. We honour them. And we will always remember them, lest we forget. The perpetual wreath will now be laid. This wreath has been made by the members of Headquarters 3rd Division family and continues to evolve as more of us knit and crochet a poppy, which is then added. It has travelled to Canberra, and we have this special photo here of Ray with the wreath. I will now ask for the descendants of Jack Hardy, one of our veterans, his son Philip and daughter Christine, to also hold the photo of Ray as they lay the wreath at the Stone of Remembrance. I would now like to ask Joan Weller, who is the daughter of veteran Eric Aitken, and her daughter Narelle, and Eric's great-grandson and namesake, to lead us in the symbolic placing of poppies and rosemary into the urns. Rosemary is traditionally used as a symbol of remembrance and is found growing wild on the Gallipoli Peninsula. Once Joan, Narelle and Eric have laid theirs, I encourage all others here today to take a poppy and some rosemary and follow suit. As we place these into the urn, let us reflect on all those who sacrificed so much so that we could live our chosen lives, free from oppression, fear, deprivation, both now and into the future. And now, the ode from Lawrence Binyon's poem, For the Fallen, will be read for us by Jane McClure, daughter of Alec McClure and niece of Bill and George McClure, all three who served together in the same unit. Jane is continuing the tradition of her father by reciting the ode for us each year. At the conclusion, the last post will be played, and after a period of silence for reflection and as a sign of respect, it will be broken by Colonel Jason Cook leading us to recite Lest We Forget. Following this, I invite you to join in singing our national anthem.
They shall not grow old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil, our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts, all beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains that let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please. On behalf of all attending here today, I would like to thank the Shrine for hosting this event. There's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes to put on this service. Also this year, the Shrine has reinstated its live streaming service just for this service so that Ray and his family can participate. We acknowledge and thank all those involved. It means a great deal to all of us. My personal thanks to Dale Capron and Dr. Adrian Threlfall for their assistance and attention to detail, and all the staff that have helped us to bring this service together to continue the tradition of 3rd Division headquarters. We would also like to thank the Shrine Governor, Colonel Cook, and the Shrine Guard for their participation today. Tomorrow in the march, we will form up behind this well-recognised banner with the koala and represent our dear family members of Headquarters 3rd Division and show our respect and gratitude for their service. But firstly today, in a few moments, we will move down to the unit's tree at the rear of the shrine to gather as the men did so many times previously. We will have a chat and catch up on all of the reunions previous. This is a time to remember those who have gone before us, as well as to celebrate the freedom we now enjoy as a result of their service to our great country. And to Ray, you are in our hearts, and we wish you all the very best for your 102nd birthday celebrations in just a few days' time. Throughout the year, we will continue to remember and reflect, and we will reconvene here on this date in 2026 and the years to come, lest we forget.